Okay, let's do a peer grade tutorial today. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you get a peer feedback assignment through Peergrade and kind of the basic steps of going through. So I created a test student and a test assignment. I'm going to go ahead and click into it. This is the first page, and you need to pay attention to the submission deadline and the feedback deadline. This right here will be a green button that you can click and then select your file from something on your desktop or something that you have in your Google Drive, and then you'll submit it. You can see that it's submitted for me because it's right there. Then it'll pop you over to the submission screen, which will load a preview, which is really nice because then you can see and make sure, yes, this is the document that I want to be having people review for me. And then you can always change the submission document right here. So then you can click review, and this is where it's at the actual work of the peer review. So on the screen, you can see your peer's paper over here on the left-hand side, and you can scroll through the different submissions here. It depends on what your teacher has assigned you to do. It could be that you're supposed to do one. It could be that you're supposed to do three, maybe more. But you need to pay attention to how many you're supposed to do, and you can kind of scroll through. You also can change between the submissions on here, and right now I just have one because other people have not submitted to this assignment, so I would be waiting for those. The system sends you submissions randomly, and so depending on what your teacher wants you to do, maybe they would have you take the name off of it. And then it also shows you over here completed, how many you've done. And so in this assignment, I have to complete 3, and it says I've already completed 1, except I haven't really. It's just I'm looking at 1 right now. And then your teacher will have set up feedback questions, and sometimes they'll set up a word minimum. And so this means that I have to type at least 5 words. So I could say, hey, that was really great. Obviously, I would probably say more than that, but that's my 5-word minimum. And then you might get yes/no questions. You might get scale questions. Sometimes when you have a yes/no, when you click on it, it'll pop up another box that'll say, hey, you need to also comment on this question. And your teacher might have questions that are not required. Your teacher might have questions that are required, but it's all dependent. So you'll go through these, right, on your feedback. And then when you're all done, you'll click Save Feedback. Once everyone has participated, you'll be able to see your feedback here in the React. And right now you can see that there's nothing here because the assignment hasn't locked yet. So people aren't done giving feedback. And then you also would have the results. And then you would be able to see all of your feedback in those 2 windows. So that's kind of how this whole peer grade thing works. And good luck. I think it'll be a really awesome tool